right, I gotta go to the airport and pick up Elaine.
No.
What, she's been away? She's been in Mexico for 6 weeks. You think you're wrong?
No, in that address last week, she talked about the transparency of her office. Back to you.
A 13-year-old boy was wounded in a shooting in Southeast D.C. this evening. Now, the boy we know was taken to the hospital in stable condition. The shooting happened along Pennsylvania Avenue in Southeast D.C. Police telling us they still don't know the motive. They're looking for both a man and a woman in connection, though, to the shooting. And we have an update for you tonight. Police continue to search for a person of interest in connection with last week's deadly shooting in Georgetown. And these surveillance images will be released tonight. So take a good look if you can. If you recognize this man, who is
you saw this whole thing.
Reporter Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. You take a look at the Suns.
That was the funeral bell at the National Cathedral, ringing out 900 times today in honor of the 900,000 American lives lost to the coronavirus. The U.S. surpassed that number of COVID deaths this past Friday. In the last 2 weeks alone, the U.S. has reported more than 2,000 new COVID deaths each day. New at 10 tonight, a possible measles exposure in Fairfax.
Oh my goodness! Now they got a measles thing going on.
Fairfax.
For closely counted from distance. 3-point goal. All-Star break just around the corner. Regular 7-time All-Star. How special is that? Is incredible.
Had a watch list of certain people critical of NPD and had these reports delayed and denied freedom of information requests to those people who he thought he would embarrass their departments.
Well, tonight, Newsom denies those allegations. Fox 5's David Kaplan has stayed on top of this one, and tonight he's going to fly from D.C. Police headquarters.
Well, good evening to you. We can tell you that last week we reached out to Newsom about this, and he said he could not comment on pending litigation. However, at a town hall tonight to Prince William County residents, where Newsom is the chief now, he was specifically asked if, while he was chief here of the Metropolitan Police Department, he kept a watch list of people critical of SPD. He says it's not true.
And finished off by Davis. One of the cases where I failed to tell you the whole story. Well, it's been 8 years since LeBron won his 4th MVP trophy.
The lawsuit was based on the personal experience of criminal defense attorney Amy Phillips, who says she has had a difficult time getting publicly available documents. It was also based on a whistleblower named Vendette Parker, who used to run the public records office for MPD, and said she was told to flag potentially embarrassing requests from certain people and brief Newsom on those every week. Fox 5 had a chance to chat with Newsom after the meeting as well tonight. He denies the allegations in the lawsuit, says he can't remember any meetings where he and his staff talked about specific people and FOIA requests.
For the most in NBA history.
My chief operating
this is a guy accustomed to deciding outcomes. This one is out of his hands. Booker, good. A versatile score. At 6'5", Booker has enough size to make plays in the painted area.
I just don't. I'm not saying it didn't happen, but nothing that I can recall, and it certainly wasn't on a weekly or a monthly basis.
And here's James.
I did reach out to the attorney tonight, who is filing the lawsuit on behalf of Amy Phillips. He said, quote, "We look forward to proving otherwise in court regarding Newsom's denials. The district has about 2.5 weeks to respond to these allegations in this lawsuit. We also do want to note the lawsuit itself alleges that this policy is ongoing right now. Chief Conti, the current chief here at the Metropolitan Police Department, says that is not true either. Certainly something we'll continue following. Back to you.
We continue to look at one of three suspects wanted to force their way into a closed luxury in Poet last night. We see that 3 men were armed and made the time to drop those things on Tuesday as well.
I was just looking at that on Facebook.
We've talked to the owner here.
I'm on the news.
Working out police strategies to make sure that we increase our presence in the area, to make sure that our businesses in this area, not just this business, but all the businesses that are in this area and residents, that they feel safe.
Westbrook outside.
And no injuries were reported from the incident.
And he converts the layup.
Westbrook's
got 6.
Going on strike. They want more money.
Westbrook's agility makes him a tough cover. He gets his shot. Both teams will make substitutions.
Apparently, a whole lot of people are hopping on one of these without paying for it. Tonight, I'm going to give you some numbers that just might surprise you.
On defense, the Lakers. Pass to Anthony. Here's Horton Tucker. Can't connect from short range.
And where to find the most acute treats for Valentine's Day. Fox is that weather happened on the 5.
Last time they funded it.
Another shot.
They have to shoot.
That's fun at the elite level in the ACC. To be sound with the ball, be able to move with agility, and be able to slide with some of the best guards in the country.
I think it was up to that day, last time they we talk about that. They forgot that day.
It's so simple as a good feet art support can not only change my game, but change my life. Try it for yourself. The free art support.
Nice shot by McGee. This is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get
That should be on Sunday around third quarter.
outside one.
Cause we close, it's say 4-10, but it gets to close at 9, but
Now, here's Howard. Covered by McGee.
I think we're gonna close.
Here's Reeves. Here's Anthony. And he banks in the layup.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from this series.
Here's McGee. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Dwight Howard picks one up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contest.
Joe Manchin already killed off 5
Good on the second.
So Kevin out.
big chunks off the Bill back better
Here's Horton Tucker. Off target from outside.
That's ending church
Here's Shannon.
and giving billions of
Trying to get that one forward.
no matter what they
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. The Lakers on top. They're up by 4. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Take a vacation. You customers who bet $5 can win $280 cash. You can see it to win Super Bowl. Only FanDuel, America's #1.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
Back to Monk. Inside. The shake. The shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
For a team with their talent, it's a bit surprising how poorly they play.
They're not blessed, but
It does not mean that everyone in all those second buses are paying their own way.
No, it did not. Fox 5 talked a little bit on it last night. Just how big of an issue fair and basic has become.
Down to a simple question. The answer might surprise you. Do you think that a lot of people will hop on the bus, but then don't actually pay for the ride?
Not here.
Well, Metro says that is far from the case. Officials published this report Monday estimating that through the first half of fiscal year 2022, 34% of Metro bus riders had not paid. Roughly 1 out of every 3 people. It's a big increase from 14% in 2019, which was the last full year pre-pandemic, and it's a massive increase over just 3% in 2016. In fact, Metro says with combined fare evasion for both Metro Bus and rail, you're talking about $10 billion lost so far this fiscal year. You don't seem too surprised by that.
Everything is different on the bus.
Defeated by Washington.
They don't have everybody. The bus drivers are going to be like, hey, come on.
So where do we go from here? Metro admits these numbers may actually be an undercount. They hope new technology already being rolled out maybe it will help. They also plan to work with jurisdictions on helping low-income people who can't pay, and importantly, on enforcement strategies too. Beyond that, this report is on the agenda for a board meeting later this week.
That's crazy.
So far.
How we gonna pay for the bus at all?
Pass to James. Up and over Crowder.
Fair enforcement changes a lot depending on what jurisdiction you're in. For instance, here in the district, fair evasion is not a criminal offense, whereas it is over in Maryland or in Virginia. Yes.
And Aiden gets it to go.
Hey, Joe. 70 teachers and activists rallying in the district today demanding better pay. And it comes after Mayor Muriel Bowser announced that she is increasing the hourly wage. Substitutes who work less than 30 consecutive days will now get $20 an hour, while long-term substitutes who work 30 or more days will get 25. But it's not enough.
And the day society is these substitute teachers are filling the gap. Even out of quarantine for teacher shortages, and we should compensate them for what they work.
Well, according to the Washington Teachers Union president, the last time substitute teachers saw a wage increase was 14 years ago.
Shooting can be a big hindrance.
An apology for video and playing up today over this campaign account. The CU tackles against the schools. The high school safety this lady treated over the weekend is not the mentioned to a report about the governor's mansion that claimed a room used for education about slavery during Governor Rob Wilson's tenure had been turned into a family room by the kids. So somebody from the governor's political team on Twitter had two young kids respond to a picture of Lynn and Northam. Next then, into this picture of Wilson's medical yearbook with Wilson's flag and Wilson's classmates in blackface.
I was mainly just shocked that they would go that low. They said it won't work. You know, some sort of rebuttal. Anything that says it's uploading a photo of me with our former governor and alluding to the fact that, like, I'm a racist. I never could imagine that, because that was kind of my public signal to most anti-minors.
Now, the governor himself was the chief unauthorized. He was up for about 4 hours before it was taken down. Meanwhile, the spokesman for the governor denied the allegations that were levied in here.
The Victoria's Council Board could be getting a makeover. 97 is called for 25 but just one county voters decide who should sit on the board. Currently, the board is a mix of elected and appointed members. The board came to fire last summer because of some infighting between members is a medical issue. We've told the board members to like the idea of a fully elected board.
It also means that, you know, we're going to, you know, we here in the county have a lot of sort of drama around that this year.
One reason this game is so tight is
having the opportunity to elect board members, but then giving board members the opportunity to elect their own leadership.
Still unclear if the changes can happen this year. The Maryland General Assembly would have to approve it. The current session ends May 8th.
Right now, as we look at 39 degrees in National Harbor, and the Capitol will lit up on this chilly Monday night.
What's interesting,
All right, Sue is here to look at what's coming up here for tonight. Moving on.
Yeah, the good news is the rain is moving out, so we have to worry about Saturday evening. It's a bit heavier to the east, and you can see some of those bright colors there over at the beaches. Those are exiting as well. Here and there, as we're getting closer on radar, we can saw a couple of snowflakes mixing in, but as you can see right now on that live radar, a couple of light towers down in the Charles County. Here and there, a few more patches left, but in general, we're going to see this moving on out tonight. So what we have to pay attention to is how much of this is going to dry up in the overnight hours. Certainly, there's more substantial rain, as you can see, over the beaches. Give this a couple more hours, and I think it will be out of the way. And our future cast suggests that almost everybody will see this out of the picture by the time we get to the morning. But as the sky's clear, we do need to watch temperatures very closely tonight. So let's check where they are right now and give you the headline, because as temperatures drop, especially if we head down below freezing in these areas, this could be some ice patches around. Nothing terribly widespread, but because we do expect temperatures to head on down below freezing, not that low temperatures will be bad, but sidewalk, watch the front step, maybe watch some of these bridges and overpasses of the morning. So running down to 30 in Winchester, 27 for Cumberland and Martinsburg, 36 for Dulles and Manassas, 40 degrees in D.C. Where we headed overnight, looks like we will stay in the mid to upper 20s north of right around the freezing mark in D.C. and points to the south and east. So it's areas to the west where we may have here and there a passage to by mitigating a little bit of cost. Otherwise, once we get through about 8 or 9 o'clock, we're ready to have evening, and boys, we're for a nice sunny day. It's still a little bit on the chilly side. It will be a little bit breezy. Temperatures topping out in the low 40s tomorrow. But this will be our last below average day for the rest of the work week. We're going to get temperatures boosted up here as we head on into Wednesday and the rest of this week. We'll talk about that warming trend and how long it will last coming up in a few minutes. Tim?
All right, Sue. Local business has been a fixture in Northwest D.C. for nearly 40 years. We're talking about the Wine and Spirits will be closing its Friendship Heights store on Wisconsin Avenue at the end of the month. It's been run by multiple generations of Melvin family over the last 38 years. So it's great to see that our record store retirement birthday is to say goodbye.
The kids used to come in here to give them lollipops, which is one of our things here now. They're bringing their kids in, giving them lollipops. It's just relationships that we've grown with our customers.
Our former neighbors in Friendship Heights, they are all good people there. By the way, we're looking to stock up. Also, having a pilot sale at the store.
Maryland Governor Larry Hogan was at the Port of Baltimore today for a very big announcement of a new deal between BMW and trade plant Atlantic. And the partnership will include business sector as well as a number of vehicles which can pass through the port.
This partnership allows the Port of Baltimore to continue leading the way and responding to the current supply chain crisis and cements our port's vaunted status as the largest importer and exporter of automobiles in America for years to come.
The governor called the project a job creator. BMW says this will almost double the amount of space used for car import and export. Still in combat 10, one IRS is abandoning an effort to incorporate the use of facial recognition for the taxpayer. Plus, President Biden's warning for Vladimir Putin as Russia is proposed to invade Ukraine. Doing the test is back in a moment.
To the middle. Pass to Davis. And he comes up with a bucket. And now it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead. Close range shots on Davis' bread and butter. He is the Phoenix calls timeout. Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession. Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing. Someone's making a change here. If you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. The drive-by call. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Hit the block.
Come on, Congress, that's a dead end. Instead, Congress